Hi everyone, this is Sean Higgins. I'm here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I'm with Misty Mountain Hop over here. And she's just a new student of ours getting involved. I just want you to, sometimes when you hear it from me, it's like, okay, yeah, Sean, this is what you do all the time. But one of the things that gives me goosebumps the most, I think, in my conferences is how to take the retirement accounts and take it to a whole new level on that. So, and that's really, Misty, what rang with you. So talk about, I mean, we've been together for 24 hours, basically 3 days straight doing all this stuff. We're stuck here in the hotel because there's a parade going on outside, and we had to literally order some pizza. We started at, what, 7 or 6, 7:30 this morning before they closed the roads and all that good stuff. But let's talk about, I mean, again, this is brand new for you, but what was that thing that just like aha, so to speak?
So for me, there was a lot of aha moments, but for me, it was definitely learning that we are able to open up a retirement account inside of an LLC that we can actually utilize to be able to buy more properties and make more investments.
Mm-hmm. And so in that the one thing is not just that, but having those properties inside your retirement account, okay, and then having equity in those retirement accounts, and then explain that a little bit in your own words.
So having those inside of the accounts, first of all, it helps to protect you against pretty much anything that might happen once it's in that LLC. So that was a huge aha moment too. But being able to pull out the equity to be able to put into another home was also really huge. Sorry.
That's okay. That hurt. No, but when she's talking about here is if, let's say she's got properties, and this is what I say, is I always say 3 and done. So if you've got 3 properties, and let's say you got $500,000 worth of equity, and when she's talking about pulling the money out of it, it's inside her retirement account. So she can get a HELOC on that. Why would she bury that money in her backyard?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so you're pulling that money out, you're doing a deal. That's not your money, it's the bank's money, but all that money has to go where? Back into the retirement account.
Right.
You know what her tax consequence on that is?
Zero.
So people start wrapping their head, and this is not something I invented. This has been around since 1974 with the ERISA code. It's not some newfangled deal, but really it's not in the financial industry's best interest for you to know about this, because if they're not managing your money, they're not making any money.
That's right.
So one of the ways to look at this, Misty, is what's in their best interest isn't in
My best interest.
which is a conflict of interest. You know,
It's a liability.
it's a liability for them on that. Besides the retirement account, what other? I know there's a lot we've
There is
gone.
a lot.
Okay, but what are the other things that you weren't expecting here? Maybe you had some concerns coming out here, but they were alleviated. What that might be?
Especially with the lots, being able to buy lot. I had no idea that was even a thing. So for me to be able to learn that you can buy lots and then you use those lots to do different things to increase your income that way as well.
Campsites, build a property. I mean, we had 15 different ways. I showed you exactly what I was doing from beginning to end, and how the values are there long term and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then with the liens and also with learning between those and how they can work for you.
Yeah, the fundamentals.
Absolutely.
I mean, basically what we started the first half of the day is, why are these here? Why are they so powerful?
And then they've been here for so long.
Yes.
That was another huge, hey, these have been around for a long time. This is not a new system. It's just you need to learn how to use the system, learn the system so that it works for you.
Fantastic. Okay. So what would you say to somebody out there that's, they're doing their thing, but what their thing isn't putting them in a financial situation where they need to be? And it gets nerve-wracking. What would be the one piece of advice if they're thinking about doing anything? I don't care if it's buying stocks, bonds, mutual funds, trying something different, tax liens, tax deeds. What would be the encouragement?
So I would equate it to this. If you want to get in the best shape of your life, you're going to need to get a coach. You want to get the best tax advice, you go to whoever's CPA, the best. So I would definitely say get the coaches who know what they're doing. Don't wait on it. You can do it in your spare time. You don't have to give everything up.
Right.
You can do this in whatever time frame that you feel comfortable.
Excellent.
But if you want to learn how to do these things, you do learn. It's just like if you go to nursing school, you're not going to learn nursing from a chiropractor.
I love that analogy. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to be able to learn from the best people who have been doing it for long periods of time. Maybe a year isn't great. Maybe 20 years is wonderful. So for me, I would definitely say give yourself the time to think about, who do I need to learn this from? How do I need to do this? How can I structure this for my life and my family?
Absolutely. Fantastic. Well, you heard it right from Misty's mouth, from the North Shore down to Honolulu.
Yep.
This is Misty and Sean saying aloha.